Oh, in real time? How dare I? How dare I? Boop. Come on, you see the background. Ooh. Take that logo off. Like that. Yo.
Yo, what's good?
You know, we in the building.
We live.
Big Flea. Never the little one.
AllBall suckers.
I mean, I don't know. I didn't intro nothing. You just took the tie off? Superman in the building?
I didn't wear a tie today.
Exactly.
Felt a little stuffy.
Tell him mind his business. Thinking he know what's going on. Don't do
The OG, I just, he says something, I just want to respond to him. He says something on my tie. No tie today, baby.
Toothpick. Big Razor Ramon.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Yeah. You know who I be. I swear I don't like the way you play our drops and stream, y'all. We gotta talk about
AllBall
that.
suckers.
In the building.
Oh, you can hear that too?
Yeah, I heard it yesterday too, for sure.
We live.
Big Flea. Never the little one. So now you woo over my drop? Like, what are you doing? This is an audio broadcast.
Woo! You got the brightness up to look fresh, Flea?
RP, mind your business. We're 2.5 minutes in. Mind your business, RP.
RP starting early.
RP, good to see you, big dog.
RP hit me earlier ago. He's like, yo, man, you should have roasted Flea yesterday for that 7th-round thing or whatever. I'm just like, bro, we were talking about Kevin Durant. He's like, nah, man. RP was going in. RP was going in. Yeah, but I mean, got
a lot of
everybody going crazy on us. You see the reports. We see all the links out there. It's Knicks Rehab, y'all. What the hell's going on? Listen, man. You
Put
kidding
your
me?
Glasses back on.
If you ain't
Knicks Rehab.
Come on, man. There's straight disrespect out here. We're going to get to the Bleacher Reports, punk asses. We'll get to them in a second.
Yeah,
y'all playing with, man.
About.
Then we got this other chump. What is fake? He's fake. Yo, these fake New Yorkers, they came through and got washed up out of here. You went to Brooklyn and got washed up out of here. You know who we talking about, bum.
Go get a haircut.
It's crazy how, we try to defend him, and then a day or two later, it's like, you know what?
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. I was waiting for yeah. I'm glad you said that, AllBall. I'm glad you said that. Here goes this chump from I don't know where he's at. He came to New York talking some shit with Jalen. Jalen Rose, another guy.
They're at the Fanatics event at the Jacob Javits Center, y'all. This was a big event put on by Michael Rubin. It's a Fanatics event. A lot of people in the
I don't know who Michael Rubin really is, bro.
Yo, you still on that? You still?
Yep.
I don't think we want to know. I don't think we want to know who Michael Rubin is.
Michael Rubin said he made $1 million off of buying Xavier McDaniel sneakers back in the late 80s. We got to talk about that at some point. $1 million off of Xavier McDaniel sneakers, like
that's actually kind of fly. Don't come through over here with that, Michael Rubin. That's kind of crazy. But this is Kevin Durant, his new son, Ant-Man, and they're sitting down with Jalen Rose talking about the Knicks. I don't know why they would do this.
Yeah, I don't like you and the Phoenix Suns this year.
Yeah.
Wow. Now
Who said that,
say
yo?
something every time KD got
stand up,
say,
yo.
or I'm gonna
stand up. Who said that?
Y'all know he's gonna say something back now.
Exactly. You know he gonna send some shots
please.
back.
The Nova Knicks. Yeah, I know y'all excited. Oh man.
Tell him. All right. So hey. So I saw Ja Rule yesterday, and he had a song that reminded me of Knicks fans when KD chose the Nets. When I cry, you cry, we cry together. So don't try to troll him now.
Yeah,
That ain't being real.
I get it. I get
That is not being real. That is not being real. All right. So
I didn't hear that extended version. Shut the hell up, Jalen Rose.
Yo, he sounded so corny.
I didn't even hear that extended version, OG.
Y'all been defending Jalen Rose. Y'all been defending Kevin Durant. Y'all explain yourselves now, please.
Well, for one, I've never defended Jalen Rose.
I have.
I've never.
Both of y'all
Jalen
have,
Rose.
but go ahead.
And we've done that offline. You bring a conversation offline to online. That's nasty.
It was no, please. Okay, I shall cite said argument. Okay, I was over here going in on Skip Bayless how he was flaming all of them, and Jalen was catching feelings. Not a month ago. I'm talking about a year ago. I said Jalen wasn't all that. He was boring, flat out. He should have been a star on ESPN, and he didn't live up to expectations. But I digress. You guys respond to Kevin Durant laughing at the Nova Knicks. He's really laughing at us on the low. Oh, boy. We can't see you, but we can hear you.
We can hear you, OG.
The Wizard of Oz out here.
What you got for us, OG?
Just so you know, I'm under the weather, but I'm here. Don't worry about it. so I'm for real. They need to know I'm in the building. I'm gonna say this, dude. I'm sick and tired of the disrespect from Kevin Durant. What is it personally against us, bro? And for one, like, nobody went crazy when we didn't get him. Like, when we thought we was going to get LeBron James, people was really upset. Nobody was upset that Kevin Durant didn't come to the Knicks. So for me, you know, with Kevin Durant, it's like, I just want to ask him, what do you have personal against New York, my city, or against the Knicks? Because he never ducks a time to throw a shot at us. So now you're going to poo-poo the Nova Knicks. What did the Nova Knicks do last season, and what did your Phoenix Suns do last season? See, they know who to have in that audience. They ain't going to have nobody like us in that audience because we can have a respectful, calm conversation. Kevin Durant, once again, your tenure in Phoenix, how has that been going? That Brooklyn thing was a mess. We just going to listen, a mess. Let's get to the corniest man alive right now, Jalen Rose.
Yeah.
You are so corny, it's sad, bro. I'm gonna be real. When you lose a girl to Stephen A. Smith, I don't think you should be able to make fun of anybody. Listen, you disrespect my Knicks. We going forward. Yeah.
Wait.
Oh,
I didn't expect.
Oh, I didn't think OG would go there. That's something that me and Fabian do. Yeah, OG, go crazy.
Yeah, we brought to the dark side, please. We got him here finally.
We fucking got him.
When you lose your girl to Stephen A. Smith, you should not be able to make fun of anything or anyone. Simple and plain.
And she dropped the Rose fast. She was carrying Rose. She dropped that shit fast.
Come on, bro.
Get that shit out.
Come on, bro.
On the same set.
I guarantee you, none of my bros is leaving me for Stephen A. And I ain't got near down. That's a fact. And I'm 5'8" and overweight. We here. Talk to me.
Oh man, this is so refreshing.
Hold on. 5'8" and overweight is crazy.
Yeah. So you know, I'm listen, man. I'm tired of them guys, man. I'm tired of everybody using us as the butt of their jokes. We legit, and if nobody steps us for us, if it's not going to be us, then who? Where's all the Knicks platforms? Where all the Knicks fans, the Knicks fanatics? Where y'all at? How long are we going to take the Kevin Durant disrespect for no reason? No disrespect, bro. Nobody even wants you no more. Like, nobody wants you. Nobody's going crazy over Kevin Durant. You said you want to go to Phoenix. There's no reports going, yo, we willing to give everything for KD. KD, you're a great talent. But watch yourself, bro. You disrespect us over and over again, and I want to know why. I want to know why we're a joke. I want to know why you always laughing or making something funny about us. What's the problem? Jalen Rose, mind your business. You and Ja Rule. Nobody in New York, anybody I know, does not like Ja Rule. Stay away from us, bro. You know, how can you look like you don't watch sports? Ja Rule looks like he watches no sports. So for you to sing a Ja Rule song, yeah, y'all two belong together. Two corny dudes that nobody deals with. Listen, man. Jalen Rose, Ja Rule, Kevin Durant, and now all of a sudden KD and Ant-Man and Step Brothers, all four y'all can kiss my ass. Straight up and down. Knicks Rehab, Knicks for life. The floor is yours.
Flea, I can't wait to hear you gotta say. What you
Yo,
gotta
listen.
say? Because the AllBall done flipped, throw a whole 360 wave out here from yesterday. Oh dear Lord!
You got to understand something. You know, I'm usually eager to run my mouth and talk my shit. I don't even want to follow my OG up. I want that to sit and we move on to something else. But we can't do that. So I got.
We got bills to pay.
We got bills to pay. So I got a couple of things to say. First of all, it looked like it was very lighthearted. So y'all know I try to be the sane mind amongst us three. It looked lighthearted, right? It looked like the guy said something about what Jalen Rose said something about what you're gonna do in Phoenix this year, and dude in the stand said nothing, right? And
That's one of us. That would have been crazy.
Exactly.
That's it right there. But OG, like, we can't take Kevin Durant serious. He's on stage sitting across from a guy that just swept you out of the first round of the playoffs. Like, they just got you out of there, and you sitting next to him chummy. Like, we was talking about the competitive nature of the game yesterday, the differences between yesteryear and right now, and that's it right there. You're never gonna catch our favorite players growing up, the greatest of the great, sitting across from each other 3-4 months after I just killed you in the postseason. Not a regular season game. We ain't going out to dinner because you in Phoenix and you my man, and we gonna go hit the strip and chill, and you gonna get on the plane and go to your next game. Now, this is not a regular season game. This is the playoffs. We swept y'all. And you on stage buddy with dude? That's corny.
But Fleet, it's bigger than that, because I watch all these athletes, current athletes, all these greats. They give props to every other organization, right? But when it comes to us, it's always disrespect. Nah, it stops here. Once again, with Kevin Durant, you always got something slick to say about my Knicks. Once again, a legit answer. You ain't gonna do nothing in Phoenix. You ain't did nothing in Phoenix. You fly under the radar, you get swept, you get knocked out the first round, but in your mind, you're the greatest basketball player to ever walk the planet Earth. Come on, bro. I'm just trying to figure out, why does he always have something slick to say about our Knicks?
And I just feel like we can't take him serious. We just can't take. He's a goof. We can't even take him
too many times, please.
We just can't take him serious no more. Like,
too many times.
I feel you. But he tries to lean into, I'm just a hooper. I just love hoop, and I just like to play basketball, and I don't want to have nothing to do with all the extra histrionics and all that. I just want to play ball. But you lean into the bullshit when you want to lean into the bullshit, and then he throws rocks and tries to hide his hand. Right? What that video I just sent you, OG. You seen that video I just sent you?
Yeah, I seen it. Come on, man. Yeah,
that
get real out here.
Like that.
Come on.
That. Get your head smacked off.
Yeah,
right?
See, my thing is, KD, you're a purist, right? You love basketball. I'm not telling you how to answer a question, but why, when it comes to our Knicks, why not keep it real? You see how, Shaq had to backtrack before. Now, I didn't know that kid was that good. Yo, man, they just added Mikal Bridges, man. They going to be a problem. I'm not saying Shaq said that, but he said that about Brunson. I'm saying with Brunson having the season he had last year, the Knicks having the season they had, how do you still see Kevin Durant that nonchalant? That's even more disrespectful, Flea, because his nonchalant. Remember, he thinks he's a god. He's told people that. Nah, man. Nah, I'm tired of Kevin Durant when it comes to my Knicks. Bro, mind your business. When nobody went, and I'm going to tell you why he mad, Flea. Nobody went crazy when we didn't acquire him when he didn't come to us. You know that, right?
I sure as hell didn't. I didn't care.
No. Well, Fabian was the first. I wanted KD and Kyrie. Fabian, that was like your two. I don't want them. But you know how when a team don't get a player and then you hear for a while, oh, you miss or this or that. Mm-hmm. Nobody went crazy over the Knicks not getting Kevin Durant. So maybe he got his panties caught up in a bunch. But one day, you gonna run into us. Oh, we gonna have some smoke for you. It's gonna be good, respectful smoke. And once again, I just want to know: are you upset because we don't care that you came here? Until this day, we still don't want you.
A lot of niggas don't have the intestinal fortitude to play in New York City, right? That's what makes it so big about Jalen Brunson, right? That's why Patrick Ewing is so beloved, right? We could say what we want about him. Oh, this center's better, that center's better. Let me see Shaq come to New York City and just play in this during your time. Come and win in New York City and deal with that type of scrutiny. It's a different level when you come out here. The expectations are different. How we act as fans are different. How you're covered is different. It's just different. Jalen Brunson somewhere else is propped up if he's not in New York City. He's historic. He's one of the best point guards in the NBA. In New York City, he's got to fight his way for people to believe that he's great. But he's put it together in back-to-back seasons already. Like, it's a different animal when you come out here. And the guys that come out here and want to have that type of pressure, yeah, all them stories came out about where Melo could have went and this and that. The fact of the matter is he came and he was here. And he dealt with it. Right? A lot of people don't have that. I don't think Kevin Durant is one of them.
Man, go ahead, Fabian. My thing is this, and I see why Jalen Rose ain't on TV no more. Corny as shit.
Yeah, he's kind of wore out his welcome.
It ain't even about that. He corny. Simple and plain. I thought he was like, but when you really look at everything, he cornball. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Fabian. I'm a little caught in my feelings.
No, you should apologize for that Kevin Durant take yesterday. All of a sudden, he's sensitive. Nobody wanted him. And now he got on a pair of panties. That's what I told y'all yesterday. I know who they wouldn't have done that to on that stage yesterday. They wouldn't have spoken to Steph Curry like that. I guarantee you that. That's why Steph Curry's Steph Curry. Because this guy's a chump. He's a punk. That's what he is, Flea. Your man is a punk. What we talking about, man? I never wanted him here. He didn't know how to be a leader. Wanted to come here with Kyrie. You're always looking for a new best friend. Now you got a little one in Ant-Man. I'm starting to lose respect for you too, Ant-Man. Get out of here. That's your man? That's your man? That's your man.
That's your man.
That's your man. What? So, I seen this, and you know what this reminded me of? What was it, 5 years ago he was supposed to come? He was a free agent. He went to Brooklyn, whenever it was, 2018. Didn't he say we were irrelevant?
Yes.
Yeah, he forgot about us, huh, KD? And people in the crowd, you learn slowly but surely. Oh, nah, the Knicks ain't no joke. We got KD and Kyrie here, and we still couldn't get the front page, the back page, like we do with the orange and blue. Get KD out of here.
It's wild, too, Fabian, because Rich Kleiman is one of the biggest Knicks fans out here, right?
His family, they talked about that. He wanted him to come. Rich Kleiman is his business partner. That's the reason why he was coming to New York, and that's how Draymond and them knew he was coming to New York. And they sat down, they talked about it. It was a great conversation at the boardroom thing that they got. And he said, yo, Kleiman and his whole family, my family, they wanted me to go to the Knicks. Mm-hmm. The writing was on the wall, bro. For some reason, you go against the grain and what are you talking about? He's in the crowd. What did he say? No, but Knicks, huh? You didn't learn? Tom Brady did that in 2008 against the Giants. I remember all these things. You were talking smack about us and you didn't know what we was about, man. The writing's on the wall, baby. Kevin Durant, you're going to beg to come to the Knicks or somewhere else because the Phoenix Suns are going to be trash. I love that. Nothing. What you're going to do? Nothing.
It's the facts, though. It's the facts. That was a great response. Nothing.
I'm just trying to figure out, once again, guys like KD, Jalen Rose, Shaq, like, What's your problem with the Knicks? See, that's my thing. I'm like, because now I'm starting to understand, are y'all clickbaiting? Are y'all part of, because you know the Knicks is clickbait now. So I'm trying to figure out, what is it? What is it? But yo, KD, bro, you know, yeah, you're a great player. But once again, the Knicks are better than the Phoenix Suns. And for you to like snooze or sneeze at Nova Knicks. So to acquire Mikal Bridges and now Julius Randle back healthy. What's your basketball take on that, KD? See, that's my thing. What happened with you being the purist? Break down, you know, what you think is how our season is going to look. Come on, bro. Dudes is haters. You probably low-key want to be down with the Nova Knicks. That's what it is. Because you damn sure have no friendly feelings.
Nah, that is my issue with it, because at the end of the day, you were the one who said that we were irrelevant. What if you would have sat there and be like, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all did your thing, man. Y'all doing your thing. Keep it up. Hopefully they have a good, y'all look good. He didn't have none of that because he knows what he said.
That ain't on brand for him. That's not something that he would say. Again, like, I know where we at right now, but that was all lighthearted up there. They up there having fun, right? And so I know how we feel about it, but I'm just trying to remind y'all that he ain't give a fuck. Like, excuse my language, he ain't care. He didn't really care in terms of like how he was responding. Like, Two was asking, like, give us a basketball breakdown. I would love that, but that interaction didn't bring for that. Now, what's even more corny is that Jalen Rose could control that. Like, when dude said nothing, and Kevin Durant was like, "Oh, what was that? A Knicks fan or Nova Knicks?" Jalen Rose, being the moderator, could have said, "Well, right there, KD, what you think about the Knicks right now? They've been doing a lot of different things. What do you think?" Then you can lean into, okay, well, now I can give you a basketball analysis on, you know, on what's going on with them. But they up there just being goofy, and you know, you get lost in the trying to be cool because everybody want to be cool. He want to quote Ja Rule. What are you doing, Jalen Rose?
In New York.
Quoting one of the corniest rappers alive. You know,
like, what are you doing? Do your job. That's why you're not on TV no more. Do your job.
Exactly. That's why I would say the whole thing with Skip Bayless. It was funny, but it's like when you're in prime time, you're supposed to know how to control the crowd, bro. Like, I didn't even. That was a good point, Flea. Yo, KD, what do you think about the Knicks real quick? That would have been fly.
That's the door. The door got kicked open because there's nothing but Knicks fans in the crowd. You think there's any Suns fans in it? That was in Jacob Javits, y'all. I was in our backyard.
Hey, Flea, is there any Suns fans in Phoenix?
Great question. Great question, OG.
We know ain't nothing out here.
Well, speaking of Phoenix and speaking of top teams in the league, Bleacher Report came out with a list of teams they think in the next 3 years have a chance at the champion, have the best chance for a championship. So Bleacher Report ranked every NBA team's 3-year window to win an NBA championship. They have the Thunder ranked number 1, Celtics 2, 3rd is the Nuggets, 4th the Sixers, 5 is the Mavericks, 6 is the Timberwolves, 7 is the Cavaliers, 8 is the Knicks, 9th is the Magic, and 10 are the Bucks, Milwaukee Bucks. Fellas, the Knicks land in 8th place of basically a power ranking from Bleacher Report on if they can win a championship in the next 3 years.
My blood pressure is balling. Did I just hear Cleveland Cavaliers have a better shot at winning the chip than my Knicks?
They're in the 7th spot.
So, no, but 7 is before 8, right? I know we ain't bugging.
We not bugging.
I'm going to say it again. Bleacher Report said in the next 3 years, the Cleveland Cavaliers would have a better shot of winning a title than my Knicks. See, this is when, you know, pure hate is just out of control. What has Cleveland done? And then you got OKC number 1? Why? See, this is when you know they're trying to push certain players. What did SGA do? So now y'all telling me the acquisition of Hartenstein, so he's the missing piece? Like, this is a joke. It's a joke, man. That list is terrible.
Pull the list up again, Fabian, if you could.
And then you said number 1 OKC, number 2 is Boston. Okay, I can understand Boston. And what else?
The Nuggets,
Nuggets
the
is third.
Sixers, the Mavericks, the T-Wolves.
Come on, man. You gotta be kidding.
So hold on.
It's my fault.
Hold on. Because I'm gonna put OG on the spot right now. You're doing a lot of hemming and hawing. So what should the list look like?
Knicks. All right, so I'm gonna be honest. We should be top 5. I know Cleveland shouldn't be before us.
I agree with that, but I want to know where you have us.
I would probably have us 3rd or 4th. Honestly, why is OKC in front of us? If the West is so, why is OKC in front of us? Why is Minnesota in front of us? Why? Because they got SGA and Ant-Man. We got Jalen Brunson. Nah, man.
I'm okay with OKC. I'm okay with OKC.
I really am okay with OKC.
Not me. I'm not okay with Denver. I'm okay with Boston.
But I think the top 7 is fine besides the Cavs, bro. And then you can have them any which way you want. To me, it's really the Thunder, the Knicks.
I think there's some disrespect to the Bucks, in my opinion. But
why do you say that? Why do you say that?
I mean, I think we're drinking a little too much of the Kool-Aid on what happened last season. Nobody has said one word about the Bucks all summer long, and they got 2 of the best players in the league, right? Like there's something to be said for that and what it's going to look like after they've got a chance to actually see what everything looks like.
People feel like they was injured, Flea.
Yeah, I'm not going to project them to win the championship this season, but the way people are snoozing on them, they're going to wake some people up. Like, he's had a year now to digest the divorce, the move, the trying to figure out how to play with Giannis. Like, if y'all don't think Damian Lillard is going to come back a different guy this coming season, then I don't think we understand who Damian Lillard is. Giannis got all summer long to relax, and then he finally got into the Olympics. I just think that team is going to be a little stronger than what people are like leaning into. Just because it didn't work the first year, don't mean that they are not going to be able to figure out some things, make some tweaks, and be better. So I think they should be higher on that list. We should be too.
Man, the disrespect of our Knicks is out of control. Like I said, to tell me Cleveland got a better shot than us to win the title is out of control. Out of control. And Flea, I agree. To have Cleveland or Philly in front of Milwaukee, what has Philly done? So now that they got Paul George. Paul George is with Kawhi Leonard and didn't get it done. He's gonna get it done with Embiid.
Right, but the Bleacher Report is projecting, OG. Like they're projecting on a 3-year window.
Right, but that has to be based on what we've seen so far. We don't believe in Cleveland. Evan Mobley has a lot to work on. He got to establish himself way better. He's a top defender in the league. We get that. Donovan Mitchell is unproven. I mean, we all are potentially, but he's still soft. But his top level defender, it's yet to be proven on the offensive end. And that's the guy that you really need to take another leap if you're going to do anything in Cleveland.
Right.
They need him. They need him. Like, Jared Allen, you are who you are at this point. You've been around for 7 years or whatever it is. Darius Garland and Donovan really don't mix. To me, they don't mix like that. They're going to have to trade one of them. And they got to be Darius at this point. But Evan Mobley's the cornerstone. Is he a number 1 pick in the Banchero draft?
No, he's not. No. He's not the first pick. He was not a number 1 pick.
Like
he's like a top 5 pick, though.
Yeah, he's a top 5, something like that.
Yeah, I think he's top 5 pick.
Oh, so Banchero went 1.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because he was because he had a heart issue, something like that. Whatever in Duke, he had like a stamina issue, something like that. There was a rumor about him dropping, but Mobley still throughout that season he had. Here we go again. That's why we're all ball. Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett comparisons. It was like, let's slow the hell down. That's another racist comment because he kind of looks like Tim Duncan, like he could be his son or something like that. I thought that was kind of racist.
I said,
and then the KG thing was out of your mind.
I never compared him with none of those guys. I don't know. You got to pull that tape up.
I did. I compared him to Kevin Garnett. I said that he could absolutely be a Kevin Garnett 2.0 type guy. He's already him defensively. Already. And that's the hard part.
You think so?
What? Evan Mobley is
tough,
to be a 3, I'm talking about where he's at. At year 3, he's a damn good defender. Or year 4, whatever he's going into right now, he's a damn good defender. He was a top 3 defensive player of the year candidate one year. Like that's not he's elite defensively.
Okay,
in my opinion.
Okay, he is that. He top 10, 20. He's in that category. Okay,
that was the hard part. Learning how to be, if we're talking about KG, becoming KG, who KG was offensively, that's challenging, right? That's
tough. And you know what was underrated about Evan Mobley? Around the basket, his rookie season towards the end of it, he was looking, I don't want to say Kyrie-like, but it was like a 6'10" Kyrie to me. He was doing layups that were like, what the hell? It was bugging me out. And then I didn't see him get better. So I was like, damn, well, he might miss the boat on this. But again, we were talking about Evan Mobley's potential. Like he hasn't shown he has shown some of it, glimpses. We've shown all the potential in the world to be the best team in the league. That's the problem with this list. Who has shown that they've proven to be the best team in the league off this list, like without even thinking about it? There's no argument about it. I think this obviously the Celtics they won.
The Celtics, when the Nuggets was rolling, the Nuggets was scary.
Yeah, and for Dallas to acquire Klay Thompson now, and with Kyrie and Luka, I could understand that. Like I said, to me, this is just another shot and another disrespect to our guy Jalen Brunson. That's what this is all about.
But
so would you, real quickly, all right? So the Celtics, Nuggets, we understand, and Dallas because of the playoff, finals appearances. Celtics been in a bunch of them, so they kind of like in their own bracket, we want to say, and then underneath that, it's between the Sixers, the Timberwolves. You can't put the Cavs in our category. We spanked them. The Magic, you can't put them in our category. And I love the Magic, the defense and everything.
And they're on the rise, but they're not there yet. They're on the rise.
They have to prove. So would you put the Bucks in the first bracket with the Thunder? With the Celtics, the Nuggets, and Mavericks? Or would you put the Bucks with us?
You just said you got to go off of what's been proven. You just said that 2 minutes ago, Fabian. And in recent memory, the Bucks just won a championship in the last 4 years, right? So, they're very capable of getting it done. They're very, very capable. Completely different roster. They got some things to figure out, especially on the defensive end. So I know that we can't jump out the window and say they're a championship team, but they are going to be contenders. Fully healthy, like OG reminded us, they were not healthy. Fully healthy, Indiana doesn't beat them in the first round. That doesn't happen.
Exactly.
That does not happen. So for the two teams that I think are being, extremely slighted on that list is definitely the Knicks and definitely the Bucks. A team that you probably could knock a notch down. Maybe OKC. Maybe that we jumping out there too early, right? Again, we going off potential, and they said a 3-year window. So within the next 3 years, for them to win, Jalen Williams and Chet Holmgren got to be like all-world defenders. Shea has to be an MVP caliber type guy. They got to be right. They got to be a top 5, top 3 defense in the NBA. Grabbing Caruso, grabbing Hartenstein, those are nice pickups. So you know what I'm saying? Like they're projecting on what the team is going to look like over the next 3 seasons, and the Thunder going to be in a good position.
I got them in the same category as us then. Like, if you want to go unproven, all right, cool. But if there's the teams that we can bet on, wait a minute, that talent-wise, like, forget projection and all that. Forget what happened in the past. The Nuggets, we seen y'all last year flame out. Again, have they gotten better since last year? They didn't even double down on their championship run.
Exactly.
What have they done in the off? They lost KCP to the Magic. That's why the Magic look tougher. Let's be honest about that. But OKC, the way that they've been building that team the last 5-6 years, and the Knicks, the way we've been building this team the last 5 or 6 years, they can easily be, for me, the Western Conference champions and the Eastern Conference champions, respectfully. I don't see why that would be considered a joke, and why the Cavaliers are not in this conversation.
The Cavaliers shouldn't even be on that list.
Right.
Let's be
who would you include, AllBall? Who are they missing?
I would really have to think about it. But Cleveland should not be on that list. Cleveland should not be on that list. I'm sorry. I don't know who else they would put there.
Winning a championship is not easy, so that's why I'm like, I don't want to take them off. And go ahead.
No, but hold on. But if we project the next 3 years, what moves have Cleveland made that puts them in that position? Our Knicks, we upgraded, got Mikal Bridges. Okay, Hartenstein with the OKC. Klay Thompson with the Dallas. What has Cleveland done to where you say in your mind in the next 3 years they are going to be champions? What moves? What have they done?
They got a championship level coach.
Go ahead.
That's all I got for you. And he was never a head coach for a championship team. He was like an assistant for a championship team. So they haven't done anything. I need to say something, and I might need to say this to y'all offline, but damn it, we here right now, so I'm gonna just say it. This year is very important for us in terms of the Knicks. Extremely important. And what I mean by that, extremely important for Jalen Brunson too. Why do I say that? Like, we've seen guys have spurts, stints, couple good years. We've seen it. We could run down a list of guys. I mean, you could, I could, and OG could. This year is very, very important for Jalen Brunson to establish himself as a guy in this league. Yeah, you did it the last 2 years. It's great. I ain't taking nothing away from you. But that's why we call perennial all-stars for a reason. Guys who have 5 or more all-star appearances, when you could pencil in a guy knowing that he's going to be an all-star the next season, like, there's only a handful of those type of guys. If Jalen Brunson want to be one of those type of guys, he got to make shit happen this year. This season has to happen. We can't make these moves, guys be healthy, Tibbs coaches ass off, and Jalen Brunson don't be the guy that we've been looking at the last couple seasons. So I'm not saying he won't. I'm saying that this shit is very, very important, because there's a lot of people out there already saying, we'll do it again. Oh, okay, you made an all-star team. Make another one. Okay, y'all won 50 games. Win 50 games again. There's teams out here that win 50 games every year. Let me see the Knicks do it again. Y'all won a couple playoff rounds. Let's do it again. So what I'm saying is, for us to have some consistency and earn the respect, you tired of people disrespecting us, right, OG? You tired of people taking shots. You tired of people having the easy way to just shoot at us. They will stop shooting at us when we look legitimate. And the last 2 seasons, we look legit. This season's important, though. Very important. I just want to say that.
Now, Fleet, I'm going to be honest, great point, but this is what I get upset about. They're going to keep pushing the goalposts. Every year, Jalen Brunson or the Knicks make progress, it's always going to be like, it ain't enough, do it again, do it again. We don't do that with nobody else. Now we're all of a sudden projecting OKC to be title contenders. What did SGA do that Jalen Brunson didn't do in the last 2-3 years? Let's not forget, before Jalen Brunson went to the Knicks, he was in the Western Conference Finals, dropping 40 balls. So why do we need more? Why are we still not convinced? But we're convinced about Ant-Man and SGA. And I'm not asking you that, I'm just asking in general for Bleacher Report and just for the masses. Why are we so adamant about everybody else except our Knicks? And to me, this list is a straight-up shot at Jalen Brunson. They still don't believe he's a great player. They still don't believe in him, and they still don't believe he's a superstar. Because once again, what did anybody before them 17 that they put in front of us? What has those stars of that team did for their organization that Jalen Brunson didn't do for the Knicks the last 2 years? Simple and plain for me. I've seen enough. You're not going to tell me he's going to digress next year and get worse. No, the projection should be better and better. We added another piece. We get Julius Randle back. No, give us the same props that y'all give everybody else. Just like OKC acquired Hartenstein, okay, we just acquired Mikal Bridges, and we're getting Julius Randle back. Like I said, what has Denver, Cleveland acquired that you put them high up there like that before us?
Listen, listen, man. As corny as it may sound, Jalen Brunson is a small guard, and it's hard for small guards to gain the respect that a 6'6" SGA is going to gain quickly, that a 6'5" athletic freak and Anthony Edwards is going to gain quickly. That's just honest. It's harder to gain that respect.
Hey, Fleet, real quick, I mean to burst your bubble. Ant-Man is about 6'3". He's not 6'5".
He's not 6'3".
Okay.
He's a bigger guard. He ain't a small guard. That's my point. He ain't a small guard. 6'3", 4'5", whatever. He ain't a small guard. He ain't 5'11", 6 feet like Jalen Brunson. How tall is Jalen Brunson now?
Probably 6 feet. 6 feet, 6'1", I would guess. I'm just saying.
Right.
Donovan Mitchell ain't 6'4", 6'5".
Right. It's what, 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah. Come on now.
They going by athleticism and everything. I think the point is though, like Brunson, it's not just that. I think it comes with the game. He was a second rounder, and he got two out of the 3 years they won a championship. It wasn't back to back, right? And with Villanova.
2 out of 3.
You come in the league, there's anybody else would have got all this excitement behind him. I even asked Flea, we talked about it the other day, Flea. How was it that he dropped to the second round with that? So Darius Garland was better than him? That was his draft. It was Garland that was drafted ahead of Brunson in the first round. Picked number 5.
Was the 18 draft, right? 2018.
Yeah, it was with
what number Garland went?
Like
Garland went first,
10.
definitely, and he was number 5 with the
I think
Cavs.
he was the top 10. He was the left-hand lottery pick.
Wow.
Definitely a lottery.
But either way, Garland didn't come in with no 2 rings in the final. Like Jay Wright had to vouch for Jalen Brunson, and they still didn't get him over there in Golden State, wherever it was that they were talking. Yeah, with Bob Myers. Bob Myers said he spoke to Jay Wright, and they still didn't get it. So how much more vouching do you need? Like there's nothing we could do about it. We just know what we have here and we cherish it. But you just mentioned Julius.
I was just gonna say Jalen Brunson was projected to have the same type of career his daddy had. To be honest.
Really?
Like, bro, he was a second round pick. Like, we attached those championships to him in Villanova. Yeah, respectfully, but when you come into the league, that shit don't matter. Nobody cared that Melo was a NCAA champion in Syracuse once he hit the league. Nobody cared about that shit.
Yeah, but
you in the league now. Like, let's
right, but see, you know, it definitely didn't hurt him what he did.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
And it seems like, you know, with Jalen Brunson, it's not that I'm a Jalen Brunson stan. I have no problem saying that and admitting that, because for me, it's bigger than basketball. But, you know, everybody needs to just be honest. Everybody was wrong about Jalen Brunson. Simple and plain. Nobody saw this young man turning into a franchise player for one of the most, one of the greatest organizations in sports history. He's become the franchise and best player on the New York Knicks and got a full max contract. Everybody just needs to circle the block and say, yo, we was wrong. He became an MVP candidate, an All-NBA player, an All-Star, and now he leads his own team. Just spin the block. Yo, man, we was all wrong about Jalen Brunson. And the people who did the draft, those teams, were dead wrong. Dallas, dead wrong. Everybody was wrong, Fleet. That's what I'm waiting for.
They're gonna.
I don't see that happening.
I just think that they're gonna hold off on that before, like, some astronomical shit gotta happen before the people that we talking about gonna show Jalen Brunson love. We're gonna big him up all day long. We watch him. You know what I'm saying? We watch Nick game. Not everybody's invested watching Nick game. We watch him. We know what he's capable of. We know what he brought to the table. We know. Other people will catch up, but they're giving him some time. And to be honest with you, I respect it, because unfortunately, I've seen enough guys come in this league and have good moments, have a couple good years, and then what? We saw Isaiah Thomas most recently. That's the first name that comes to mind. 2 back-to-back great years, averaged 30, All-NBA, All-Star. Unfortunately, had a wild injury, and it went left. So I'm just saying, for the people that still the jury is out, like, jury is out for a reason. Smaller guard, like, there's reasons why the jury is still out.
Real quick, John Q. KD was just, they asked him, he was on stage with Jalen Rose. They asked him what he was going to do this year in the NBA. Somebody in the crowd yelled nothing. So he got excited and he knew he was in New York. So he tried to clown New York. And he was kind of clowning the Nova Knicks, like, we shouldn't be too excited about them. So he started clowning him earlier on. You can rewind the tape if you want, John Q, and get back to the reaction to that. Because Flea just talked about unfinished business and update. I heard the word update. I was trying to transition the right way. I think I fumbled that. But let's get an update from Julius Randle's contract extension. Knicks Insider gives Julius Randle extension update. Knicks Insider gives Julius Randle extension update. Julius Randle, the New York Knicks still have yet to agree on a new contract. This is by Jeremy Brenner of SI.com. Here's the details.
Yo, you ain't even got to intro this no more. OG, what you want to do? You want to pay Julius? What you want to do with Julius? What you want to do? How we about to behave, OG? What we doing?
What the hell?
Gotta pay
music like that.
Gotta pay
what we
him.
doing, OG?
Gotta pay him. Gotta pay him. Gotta pay him. Can't do that. Like I said, this man held it down. When he got here, he brought us to the playoffs. He was an all-star before Brunson got here. Got to the playoffs before Brunson got here, and he held it down. Yeah, he had some bad times, but that's what New York does to you. And he didn't fold like Porzingis and won out. He thugged it out, and he held it down. We got to pay him because this year proved how much we needed him. We can act like we ain't need him all we want. We can not like his game, or whatever it is we don't want to have to like about him. But goddamn it, we needed him this year, and it showed. So my opinion, gotta pay Julius Randle. Give him the max, get that out the way, so we know, okay, this is what we working with, because Jalen Brunson already did the job saving us some money. So pay that man. Let's move forward. Let's not have nothing hanging over us. Let's stay healthy and let's go forward. But Flea, to answer your initial question, yes, we should pay Julius Randle the max.
How you feel, Flea?
I love Julius. Julius was the guy that started to turn the tide for us a couple years back, right? That's who we settled for, right? Everybody felt like, oh damn, we just got the scraps, and Julius just elevated his game to heights we didn't think he was capable of. So I'm a proponent of paying him. I am. I'm a proponent of paying him. But again, y'all know how I am. I'm tough on our Knicks. I'm a fan, but I'm also super critical of how we operate. And the results got to show now. We could do all this. We could chat. Leave the talking to us. We're going to talk for y'all, blue and orange. We're going to talk. The results got to happen on the basketball court now, y'all. It's enough now. Everybody's getting paid. Everybody's getting what they want. It's time now. It's time to show and prove. We could talk till we blue in the face. It's time to show and prove. Julius, come back, be an all-star level player. OG, be the best wing defender in the NBA. There shouldn't even be no argument this season. Mikal Bridges, be the guy that we've been the consummate professional that we've been watching since you got drafted. The Iron Man. You don't miss work. We need that. Jalen Brunson, put your third year together with the Knicks and put a cherry on top and remind everybody that this ain't a fluke. This is real. Y'all remember that word fluke, right? I lost my mind off of that with Draymond. This is not a fluke. This is real. Like, I'm ready for us to show it. That's why this year is important for me, y'all. It's time to show up. It's time. They're giving everybody a 3-year window. 3 years goes by like this is year one of that 3-year window. It's time. It's time. We ain't got to talk no more. Tibbs, coach your ass off. We got the roster to do this. Bro, we got Josh Hart and DiVincenzo back in their original roles as guys coming off the bench. Like, no excuses. Let's show up. I'm not calling championship this year, but let's show up. We're going to be one of the best teams in the league if we show up.
If the Knicks sign Julius Randle to a big extension, he can no longer be moved prior to the 2025 trade deadline. Players like Randle who sign big extensions can't be traded until 6 months after the date of the agreement. So he can't be, if he does sign, it guarantees him being here for 6 months. Obviously, if he does sign the CAA, that would be a long-term thing. He's the original guy. We went all crazy for Brunson, taking less money and staying with us and setting the tone. But he really just doubled down what Julius Randle did. Me and Flea always go back and forth. We always talk about Kobe. Kobe always comes up. And the reason why I always speak about him respectfully, even though I criticize him, is because he earned my respect. Out of all the superstars, over AI, all them guys, he earned it. Iverson won us over because he was charismatic, superstar, Nah, Kobe earned it. And guess what? Julius Randle earned our respect, bro. He was out here, came out, we hated his guts. He booed us, we booed him. That's what happened here. So for him to have this season come up, another extension on the table, I'm not mad at whatever he does. Obviously, if he takes more money, takes the max money, he earned that. He's in New York and he took on all the bullets. James Dolan loves him. You know, business-wise, it makes sense. He's the guy who's going to hold you down regardless. And we know that for a fact. Before Brunson was here holding everybody down, he did it when we were nothing. So he just earned all my respect, man. And I expect nothing but greatness. I ain't worried about nothing. I ain't worried about no November, December, none of that. I'm worried about when we play together on that court. That's what I'm worried about. OG's health worries. I mean, hold on. I spoke too fast, please.
Slow down. Slow down. Slow down.
Yo, hold on. OG's
health.
health.
Nigga have another elbow injury. You got another elbow injury?
How you get a tennis elbow, bro?
How? OG, we still have no explanation for that. How did this nigga hurt his elbow and be gone for months?
All I'm gonna say is this: we don't need that to happen again.
Hell no.
Seriously.
That's scary. OG's health scares me more than anything else, and Tom Thibodeau not knowing how to rotate them damn players. They both scare me, and OG scares me more because, come on, man, that's your health.
Lord have mercy. He's up off of Tom Thibodeau. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. You know, Jalen Brunson scares me as far as just the little knickknacks, staying healthy as well, even though he's a warrior. OG Mitchell Robinson scares me, and like I said, the whole crew scares me as far as just staying healthy. But, you know, just the initial, getting back to Julius Randle, listen, man, pay that man, because I could just imagine how he's feeling every week. He's in some type of rumor. And it's like, yo, I started this. And that means, so let's ease his mind, pause. Let's get him, you know, straight to where we ain't got to worry about that. And let's go. But yeah, Flea, we got to pay him. We got to pay him.
Obviously, you only imagine he just wakes up in some kind of mood. Like and that's a big dude, bro. That's going to work like, thinking like the Incredible Hulk. And they got to deal with him. I can't be mad at him no more, man. He's showing you in real time. Like, can you listen? We talked about it before, Flea. When Kenya Martin had to back down. Yeah, watch your mouth, Kenya Martin. Talk about that man's wife. I never seen nobody do that before. Yeah, watch your mouth. You ain't never been doing no Julius Randle either. Let's not bring up the talking about offline chats, Flea. I ain't going there yet. But you ain't never been on Julius Randle, Kenya Martin, if we keeping it 1,000. So watch your mouth. Yeah.
OG.
Not in the NBA.
OG.
He was a number one pick.
OG. All right.
Hello?
Okay, now I'm gonna kick the door off the hinges.
No. I'm just hold on. I'm not saying who's better and who's not. I'm just saying
Kenya Martin might be one of the worst number one picks of all time. Two. Kenya Martin might be one of the worst number one picks of all time.
So hold on. Stay there. No. Let's stay there. Let's because I know this is personal a little bit. So take that personal out. All right, hold on.
I
you
am
telling me
a real American.
we got Oliver Candy, we got Kwame Brown. What's the other kid that went to Cleveland?
Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett.
And then we
Bennett.
got
What's
and,
the
and
young?
then we got Kenyon Martin.
Hold on, no. What's the young man? What's the young man? What's the young man that went to Orlando?
Oh man, Dwight Howard?
No. He's in Orlando now. I think he's a free agent. He had the shoulder. Remember, he's number one pick.
Markelle
Fultz. He was number one over Embiid.
Yeah,
he was number one.
He was the number one
Tatum.
Over Tatum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on.
Andrea Bargnani is a number one pick as well. That's
Come
bad.
on. So yeah. So don't do that to King. He not top 5.
He top 10. But anyway, he talked too much like he was really good. He talked like he was so great.
I'm gonna leave that alone, man.
I thought the internet
froze.
froze.
I got it. He was decent. I got it. He was decent at best. At best.
There is a thing with him and McCann sometimes. It's like, not for nothing. All right, I ain't nobody. I'm on my couch, y'all. I'm in front of a microphone with the lights on. Why do y'all talk like that? Why do y'all talk like that?
Hold on.
That is kind of nuts.
End of the day.
Hold on, no. We were just watching videos where T-Mac it was different players like, yo, who can you guard?
Destroying Kenyon Martin. I used to sit here and watch Kobe Bryant destroy Kenyon Martin, be like, oh, none of y'all niggas can guard him. Melo, get out the way. Melo, get out the way. And get killed. And get killed. And get killed regularly. Like, we got to stop. Like, hold on. Because OG is right. Becoming a number one pick, like you reminded me, Fabian, guys coming out of Cincinnati, played for Bob Huggins, broke his leg, and was still a number one pick. Like, yes, there's no knock on Kenyon Martin. Was he a solid pro? Yes, he was a solid pro.
But Fleet, hold on, Fleet. Let's be for real, because I love this. I know, let's. He was a way better defender than Julius Randle.
Okay,
man.
But he would get tore up by them power forwards.
All right,
Julius Randle, I seen him guard legit power forwards, bro. Kenyon Martin used to get his ass tore, but it was Carlos Boozer used to destroy him. I don't see him destroying Julius Randle.
Yo, listen, man. One thing we know about Kenyon Martin, the one and only thing we know about Kenyon Martin is he could fight. That's it. I got nothing.
I don't know.
In terms of basketball, like NBA.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about in the streets because I ain't never seen him in the streets. I'm talking about in the NBA.
Who got Tim Thomas' number? How about that? No, I'm Yeah. What y'all doing, man? No, we get a message. Elbow. Yeah. Forget it. Forget about it, baby. This all started because I said Kenyon Martin had the backtrack. He did the man thing, by the way, after we trashed it for the last 10 minutes. He did the manly thing, though, Flea. He said, yo, I got to apologize. I spoke out of turn.
Come apologize about that man's wife. Because what I was saying was right, too. But you don't want to apologize to me because who am I? I ain't nobody. Come apologize to me.
Told y'all.
Come apologize to me.
Yeah, talk to him, Flea.
That's what it all stems from, Flea.
When you got the number one draft pick blocking you, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Was that the same?
He jumped in my DM and was like, what's up? Do you really want to do this? And I was like, I'm with whatever.
Yo!
I can go find it. I'll go find it. We'll
hold on, Flea. You said I'm with whatever. Block.
I said I'm with whatever. Because we're in the DM. What are we doing? We grown men. He said, y'all really want crazy. This? You really with this?
Nah, yeah.
I said, I'm with whatever. Like, whatever. But we talking in DM. You're not about, I'm never going to see you in life, bro. Chill. I made a basketball comment. And that's the thing. I made a basketball comment. I know we going off track right now. This don't matter. But I made a basketball comment. We were talking basketball. Not, I don't know your wife, your kids.
Flea, what was the conversation that got me so heated? Nah, seriously, before we get out of here.
Yeah, because we gotta go.
So this is around the time when he was making appearances on Undisputed. Early Undisputed. So like the first couple of years.
He was good.
And he wasn't bad. But he says some goofy shit. And I didn't agree with it. But so they posted the clip. And when they posted the clip, I'm paraphrasing, but I was like, yo, Kenyon, as always, is bugging right now, and he singled me out and said something like, "Who are you?" or "What do you?" You know, like one of those. You didn't play basketball, so who are you? And like we had a little back and forth. It was basically about him talking about defense and him saying like guys are soft, guys don't play defense anymore. Da da da. I think it was here what it was. Draymond had just got Defensive Player of the Year. He didn't agree with Draymond getting Defensive Player of the Year, and he was talking about how soft the NBA is for a guy like that to win Defensive Player of the Year. And so at the time, in real time, I was like, nah, I thought Draymond was the best defender in the NBA, like bar none. And so that's what I was like, yo, you bugging. Like, what are you talking about? Here, Kenyon Martin bugging again. And so he didn't like that. And I was talking back. It wasn't a direct shot at him. It was just basketball. Like, I don't agree with that. Draymond Green was damn good on defense. And look at this. I was defending this dude years ago. And then we went from there because he DM'd me. He was like, yo, what's up? You really want this? I'm like, I'm with whatever. Like, and
wait, hold on. There's a lot of, if this is a police interrogation, there's a lot missing in between. There's a lot missing in between. This guy, hold on, Flea said, I was just commenting. I believe that Draymond Green deserved Defensive Player of the Year that year.
The first thing I said was this. I said, look at this nigga Kenyon Martin bugging again. Right? So that's what started. That's what started it. But I was talking basketball. I wasn't, and he wanted to get personal. So.
So, that was personal time, man. Y'all got a good story from my brother Flea, man. Light smoke with Kenyon Martin, man. Kenyon Martin.
Steven Jackson. I'm a bug out. Y'all really want to hear some stories? I'm a bug out. All these things.
We're going to... Hold on. Philly.
Knicks Rehab.
Nick Flea.
No, it's crazy. I'm never gonna argue with him again. I'm never. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I don't want no beef.
You be up here playing.
He said, "Yeah, you be up here playing with him."
See, I jump right
Leave
over
that man alone.
Oh man.
You ain't gonna throw me across the street at 48 years old.
He's zero risk at that happening. Yo, man, y'all know what time it is, baby. Thursday, 7:30, Knicks Rehab. And some stories with Flea. There's supposed to be Flea facts, and I guess that was the Flea fact of the night.
I'm gonna come back with
some. And your morning ain't so tough like that.
You bullied me and made me take off my toothpick earlier today. I was like, this nigga bullied me. Let me put my toothpick back in. Put your glasses back on. Put your toothpick back in. Man.
Nah, I'm being real. When a person talk with the toothpick, I'm shook. I'm not gonna even lie. You got the toothpick right now?
Right now?
Yes.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. You OG'd up today. Nah, please.
Hold on. He didn't have that toothpick until he mentioned Kenyon Martin. All of a sudden, he got a flashback.
Yeah. I got a resurgence. I was like, nah, I ain't like the way, nah. He made me feel crazy that day. Nah.
Send us home, man.
Yo, shout out Tim Thomas, man.
AllBall TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.